Everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today's pick a card is who is our future spouse. Let's see who we're going to marry, or at least who we're going to be in a very long-term committed relationship with. Before I get started, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. You ready? Here we go. All right. Today we have pile 1 with Aventurine, pile 2 with Turquoise, pile 3 with Moldavite, and pile 4 with Lapis, Lazuli. So take a moment, pause the video if you have to. Let's pick the pile we were most drawn to, and I'll get started with pile 1. Okay, pile 1s, if you chose the green Aventurine, then this one's going to be your reading. Let's see who it is. See what we can get. The Hangman, 7 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Judgment, 9 of Wands. All right, what's going on with this person here? Let's see. Well, the good news is they know how to make money. That's for sure. So either they have money or they have a really good job or occupation, and they know how to, always survive and make money. The Hangman tells me that they're probably somebody who's waiting for the right opportunity to come along. They're waiting for something. They're not making a move yet, or they're not making a move when you first meet them. Okay, so I don't know if you know this person yet or not, but if you do, they're waiting. They're waiting. There's like they're waiting for the right opportunity to come along. If you don't know them yet, then when you do meet them, then that's what's going to happen. They're not going to, rush in and say, let's get married. There's going to be an opportunity. They have to, they either have to clear something up, or the timing doesn't feel right to them. Maybe they need to make more money, or I don't know what it is, but they're going to be in Hangman mode for a little bit. It feels like your person's all in work mode right now. So it feels like they're going to be worried about their finances. So maybe they have to clear out some debt or something like that. But they work hard and they make money. Don't get me wrong. I feel like they do make good money. But there might be some things that they have to clear up first before they feel like they could fully commit to you in let's get married kind of way. That doesn't mean you're not going to date. You know what I mean? And the Knight of Pentacles is pretty slow and steady to begin with. So I wouldn't expect this to happen right out of the gate. Like I said, you're going to probably have to date for a while. They're probably going to have to manage their money. Maybe follow through on some commitments that they already have. But it will happen. Now, with Judgment, that just tells me that, your person's a leader. They know how to assess things. They know how to see mistakes and correct them. But they very rarely second guess themselves. I feel like they're pretty confident. And I feel like they're doing this because they're like, what's the worst can happen? I make a mistake? Well, I'm human. Okay, if I make a mistake, then I'll fix it. I'll correct it. So I feel like they don't really second guess themselves. Like when a fork appears, they just kind of stay focused and they're like, all right, this is the way we're going. This is what we're going to do. What Nine of Wands tells me that they've been through some stuff. I mean, who hasn't? But they've been through some things and they're strong and they're just going to face any challenges with like determination and focus. So I feel like, they might have a challenge when they first meet you. Like I said, it could be financial with the 7 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here. So, just be patient with them. It's obviously going to work out, right? Because this is your future spouse. So just be a little patient. All right, let's get some more cards. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dropping cards. The Chess Queen, trust strategizing. All right, so it's the Queen, but it doesn't mean that you're marrying a female. You could be marrying a male. It doesn't matter. First of all, you can trust your person. You could trust they're honest. They might even be honest to a fault. It kind of feels like they just kind of say what it is. It is what it is, right? I think they kind of have that attitude, like what do you want me to do? This is the way it is. Like, and they're honest, and I kind of admire that, because I'd rather have brutal honesty than lies and then people sugarcoating things, because I want to know what I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? So I feel like your person is very honest, but I do feel like they're strategic. I do feel like they say things at certain times because it's for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, I do think that I think that they have an intent and purpose to what they do. And I don't think it's because they're like a manipulator or anything like that. I mean, I feel like they can manipulate, but I feel like it's more because it's like, you know, they want a positive outcome. So they say things when they need to say things, and they hold back when they need to hold back. But they are honest. So, like, if you ask them a direct question, they would answer it honestly, I feel. Now, they might hold something back if they don't want you to know that, but if you ask them, they would tell you. So, I don't know. I just feel like they're a little strategic in what they do and what they say. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. I think this is them. I think this is them saying to you, drop your shields. You can trust me. I think that's their higher self saying, I'm trustworthy. Let your walls down. Let me in. Be vulnerable to me. At your service. So that usually means that the divine, your angels, your guides, source, is at your service, right? Helping you. But I kind of feel like your person's at your service. Like, tell me how I can help you, I'll help you. Like, I'll do what it takes. I just feel like your person's very matter of fact. You know, that just like, you have an issue? All right, tell me about it. Let me see how I can help you, how I can fix it. And if I can't help you, I will tell you. I can't help you with that. You'll have to figure that out on your own. Like, I feel like they're very matter of fact. And I hope you like that. Because it's what I'm feeling. All right, let's get some more cards. Uncertainty. Choose who you will become. You know, I think that they feel uncertain about this relationship, because I feel like you're giving off vibes like you don't know if this is right for you. So I feel like you're making them a little uncertain. And it could be because, you know, they're in hangman mode too. They're waiting for the right opportunity because they have to clear things up or they have to do things. And that's making you uncertain. So I feel like you're making them uncertain. But I mean, this is your future spouse. I do feel like it's going to work out. But I feel like you guys got to have a little bit more faith in each other. Balance spirituality and practicality. Yeah, I think that I feel like your person definitely wants this to happen. Absolutely, positively. I think they got to do a little less waiting and a little more action. They got to do a little more doing. You know, I think that they're kind of waiting for things to fall into place where they could be actually making them fall into place, if that makes any sense. And maybe that's what's making you a little frustrated at the time when, you know, this is, you know, all coming together. All right, let's love yourself first. So I feel like that's tied to them, and whatever they're waiting on or whatever they're clearing up, or I don't know, there's something that's holding them back a little bit, and I feel like they need to love themselves first. They need to put themselves first. Maybe they're putting somebody else ahead of them. Like, for instance, maybe they have a child and maybe their child is going to college, so they're like, I gotta wait for my kid to get done college because I'm paying the college tuition, and I don't have enough money for us to get married right now because I have these tuition bills. So I think this card is saying that your person needs to love themselves enough to put themselves first. You know, maybe their child could get a student loan, or maybe their child could get a job and help out a little bit. But I feel like they need to love themselves first. Okay? And that's just an example. It doesn't mean that it has to be your situation. It was an example of how I feel like they might be putting somebody else before their own happiness. It could be a situation. It doesn't have to be like a child, a needy child, but and look, I paid for my kids' schooling, so I am not against that. So don't berate me for that, because I paid 100% of my kids' schooling. So I do understand where a parent comes from when they don't want your kids to struggle. So again, that was just an example. All right, I'm going to pull you a zodiac sign. Let's see what zodiac sign your person could be. You got Pisces. All right, so they could be a Pisces sun sign, or they could just have Pisces very strongly in their chart. And let's get a thoughts and feelings card. I miss your sunshine in my life so much. Interesting. That's an interesting card, because does that mean that you guys are on a break? Because things weren't moving fast enough for you? That could be for some of you. Or it could mean that you just had a past life together and you guys recognize each other. Like, you guys feel very comfortable around each other. You guys kind of just know that you belong together. So it could be past life feelings coming through here. All right, let's get you a love advice card here. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is deep as the ocean. So yeah, there's a lot of love here. A lot of love. So your person loves you. I feel like you love them too. I just feel like you have to get through this obstacle. And once you get through it, it'll be smooth sailing. All right, let's pull you some charms. All right. I think they're going to take you by surprise. Actually, when I touched that, when that first came out of the bag, I was like, wait a minute. They're going to surprise their person because they're going to move faster than they think. I think this is going to move faster than you realize. I think something's going to happen with your person. I think they're going to realize I'm not going to let this opportunity pass me by. I think that they're going to start getting frustrated with themselves, and they're going to make this happen sooner rather than later. So it might seem like it's taking forever, but just have a little bit of patience. I think that it'll end up being a home run for you. Well, we know it is, because we know you're going to marry this person. They're going to cut ties with what they need to cut ties with. I feel like they're going to come to that realization. Look how much love's here. That's a beautiful heart, right? Gosh, look, there's that starfish. This could be a rebirth, a renewal. This could be somebody that you've had something with here. I miss your sunshine. This could be somebody you're on a break from. You know, the starfish regenerates their limb, right? So I feel like they might be regenerating this relationship. And like I said, if not, you guys definitely had a past life together. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But, you know, they're smitten with you. They are. They're so in love with you. They are. They just, I don't know, there's just an obstacle here. But they're like a dog with a bone here. They're like determined to have what they want and to have their happiness. And I feel like their happiness is you. You got a flower here. So yeah, I feel like it's going to grow into something really beautiful. All right, pile one. That's all I got. I hope it helped you. Give the video a like for me. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, because that helps me more than you can even know. And I can't tell you how grateful I am for that. I really, truly am. I love you all so much. And until next time, love and light. Okay, pile two. If you chose the turquoise, then this one's going to be your reading. Let's see who you're going to marry. Six of Wands. That card got a little bent. I don't like that. Six of Wands. The Magician. Three of Swords. The Empress. Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting two stories with this. Oh, it just gave me the chills. Okay, so here's the story. This is either somebody who broke your heart and you guys are going to come back together, or this is just somebody who's been through a really bad breakup before you meet them. You know, not with you, but with somebody else. So there's there's the two stories. So they could have either, you know, broken your heart and broke up with you, and now you're coming back together, or it's you know, somebody broke their heart. I don't know. I just feel like this is somebody who's good with money, somebody who takes care of the people around them. They tend to be focused and successful, but they're also nurturers. They're also warm and loving and charismatic, probably very attractive. You know, I feel like they're going to make a great parent someday, if they aren't parents yet. But yeah, I feel like your person is somebody who you know, they could be spontaneous. They might not make a whole lot of plans. They're probably very skillful, very creative, smooth talker. I feel like they're highly attractive. I mean, obviously this relationship's going to work out because you're their you know, they're the person you marry, but I do feel like they're in it for the long haul. You know what I mean? Like, you can count on them for support, or them for support, and to, you know, like, really enjoy the relationship and like show it off. feel like your person likes to be in the spotlight too. So they might like to be the center of attention. So you might feel like you take a back seat sometimes because they're like, why are they getting all the glory? You know, I did that. Or so I feel like that might be an issue in your relationship, but it's not a big one. You know, it's not something can't overcome. Of course you can overcome that, but I feel like they might have like Leo energy where they just like to shine. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm getting for that. Let's get some more cards. Sisters of the Season, Cycles of Growth, Natural Law, Divine Order. All right, so this relationship's definitely divinely guided. It's definitely meant to happen. Could be karmic. Could just be like a soulmate relationship, but I feel like it's definitely meant to happen for a reason. So you guys are probably going to learn and grow together. So you could probably have a lot of growing pains together. But I feel like you'll work it out. I feel like you're teaching each other a lot. I feel like you guys are coming together to really learn and grow together here. So that in itself is can make you feel confident that this will work out because, you know, you come together with certain soulmates for a reason. And I definitely feel like this is happening for a reason. Honor your inner knowing. So does your person second guess themselves? All right, this is strange, but this is what they're showing me with this card. They're showing me that like they're not awakened, your person. Like they don't believe in the woo-woo stuff. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Like they don't believe in any of like the psychics or, you know, any of the woo-woo stuff. They don't believe in it. So sometimes when something freaky happens or they're like, that was just a coincidence. Like they don't believe in signs. Like you might have to help them awaken a little bit here. You know, maybe that's why you guys are meant to be together. Because I feel like, I mean, especially since you're watching this video, you're definitely awakened. You know what I mean? You're definitely on the right track with your awakening process. But I feel like your person still has a lot to go in that area. So maybe you're going to help them along on their path. Yeah, but I definitely feel like they don't believe in the woo-woo stuff. So like if something happens or they're kind of freaked out by it, like if they get a sign or and they kind of like excuse it away. You know, they make excuses for something that's divine that's happening, you know? Like, you know, like say they, you know, a feather falls down and lands on them and they're like, oh, that's not a feather from heaven. That's just, you know, a bird flew by. You know what I mean? Like they're not taking it as a sign. So they need to like awaken a little bit here and trust their gut. That's what I'm feeling. Free falling, yeah. So I feel like your person, all right, I hate to say this. I feel like your person can be a little bit controlling here, where they know that they're the captain of their own ship, and you're not going to tell them what they can and can't do. They're not going to like that. So I feel, doesn't mean that they can't compromise, and it doesn't mean that this is a nasty person. I just feel like your person is such a leader in their own right that they're like, I'm the captain of my ship and I can do what I want. And that's true. I mean, we all are supposed to be the captains of our own ship. But this could cause a little bit of problems because you're like, wait a minute. This, this relationship's a two-way street. It's not all about you. So if I don't want you to do something, you need to at least take that into consideration. You don't have to do what I want you to do, but you have to at least consider my feelings. So I feel like this is going to be a bumpy relationship a little bit in the beginning. I feel like there's going to be some growing pains. I think I already said that. So, but it's not that I think that this person's bad for you. I do feel like this is meant to be, and I feel like you both are going to learn lessons from this. You're both going to grow from this. But I don't think this is going to be like the fairy tale where it's just so easy. And to be honest with you, not many of us get that. Okay, not many of us have gotten to the point where we can take an easy life and just have everything love and light. We're all here, Earth is a school. I've said this so many times that we come here to learn and grow. And how do we grow? Usually through pain, right? Usually through turmoil. That's where the most growth comes from. So I know I'm going to get, I don't want that. And I get it, but it is for your highest good. It really, truly is. And I do feel like it'll work out. And I'm not saying it's going to be all bad. I don't think it's going to be all bad. I think you're going to have amazing moments. And you're going to have very loving moments and very romantic moments. And you're going to have really good times together. But there's going to be bumps in the road. This is going to be a rocky relationship. Well, I shouldn't say rocky. I should say a roller coaster. Ups and downs, ups and downs. But in reality, isn't that everybody's relationship? Don't we all go through ups and downs? So don't hate me for saying this, and you know what I mean? It's meant to be. You got have faith in that. I don't know what just happened with my finger, but my finger just cramped up. That was crazy. It felt like, I don't know, spirit pinching me for some reason. I don't know. Belong to your own dream. Create your own life. Okay, so there you go. There's the lesson, right? Here's the lesson for you. They're in control of their own ship, and guess what? So are you. So belong to your own dream. Create your own reality. Like, this person's not put on this earth to make you happy, just like you're not put on this earth to make anyone else happy. We have to find happiness within ourselves, right? And we can do that by being with other people. Other people, can make us feel happy at times, but the happiness truly comes from within. So, again, this is like, if they're in control of their ship, you need to be in control of yours too. You can't constantly be giving without having some take. It's got to be an equal relationship for it to work. So I think this is a reminder of you, is saying, don't be so giving. Stand your ground too. Fight for what you believe in. I guarantee you, like, when you put those boundaries up, when there's you'll get the equal give and take. As long as you're both being fair. Like, if you're being fair with your person, I feel like they'll be fair with you. Like, sometimes they're going to have to get their way, but then other times they'll give in and give you your way. So I just feel like it's that type of a relationship. And I don't think it's a bad relationship, so don't take this the wrong way. Have faith in your dreams. It's going to work out. It's time for you to disconnect from the world. All right, so sometimes when you're feeling, upset with your person or whatever, maybe that's when you're going to be like, all right, either I need a little bit of a break from you, or you could say, let's take a break together. We need some alone time. We need some time to nurture and love each other and to reconnect. So you could take that either way. I'm feeling both, okay? So make sure that you guys are either recharging alone or recharging together, whatever the situation calls for. But make sure you make time to do that. All right, let's get you a zodiac sign. See what zodiac your person could be. And if it's not their sun, it could be just very strongly in their chart. Are you kidding me? I did say this. I said they could be a Leo when I saw that card. Look at that, because they like being at the center of attention. They like being in the spotlight. Your person could be a Leo. I love synchronicity. All right, let's get a thoughts and feelings card. It's like we share the same heart and mind. See, so there are true feelings here. You guys are truly going to love each other. So don't doubt that for a second. There's real deep feelings here. And you guys, I think, are like kind of on the same soul journey here. That's why you guys are coming together, to learn the same lessons. And I think you will learn and grow together. I think it will end up being amazing for you both. All right. Your love advice card is: the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So, don't hold on to the past too tightly. Let it go. Okay? Don't hold on to hurts or anything. You always have new lessons to learn. So, let's let things go, and let's take this new journey together here with your person and watch it flourish and be meaningful. This is meant to be. This is a meaningful relationship. And yeah, it may not be easy all the time, but you'll have easy moments. You will. But it's going to be so worth it. I do feel like it's going to be worth it. All right, let's pull you some charms here. We've got, you definitely will move in together. You will buy a house together, or at least move in. And like I said, this is divinely guided. Your angels are here supporting this, and luck is on your side. You will find your peace with this person. You will find your happiness. Just remember to not get codependent, okay? I don't know if you have that tendency, but that's my independence charm. So that's just saying, make sure you stay independent within the relationship, okay? Count on yourself. Take time for yourself. Spend time with your girlfriends or your guy friends. Don't be all wrapped up in your person. Don't be codependent. They're not here for your happiness. You're here for your own happiness, okay? But I do feel like, look, you guys will travel together. You will take time alone and spend... I think you'll have a lot of fun together. I really do. And I feel like when things do happen, that you guys will rise together. You will rise, and this relationship will become bigger and stronger with every obstacle that you get through. And you know, that's the foundation of a really strong relationship, right? A long-lasting relationship. It's when you guys can get through the obstacles together. And I feel like that's what you guys are going to do. Look, I feel like you're going to have a family together. Here's the tree. I feel like your family tree is going to grow. Well, this is your future spouse, so you're definitely going to get married. So I definitely feel like it's just meant to be. So I know I repeat myself sometimes, but it's like they give you the same message over and over again, right? All right, so anyway, pile 2, that is what I got for you. Give the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, because that does help me a lot. It makes me very, very grateful. And until next time, love and light. Okay, pile 3, if you chose the Moldavite. then this one's going to be your reading. Oh, when I touch this Moldavite, oh, and I'm still feeling it. This Moldavite that I have is really powerful. So I hope that doesn't send me into some shadow work tonight, because I really don't need any more shadow work tonight. But I am getting, it's like full of energy today. It was a new moon, so maybe it got recharged, but I didn't put it outside. You know, it's too expensive to be out of my sight. But it's got lots of energy today. So if you pick this reading, then I feel like it's definitely meant for you. All right, your cards are the High Priestess, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Wow, I'm still, that's giving me like all body chills. 8 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. All right. Oh, sorry. I just yawned really big. All right. The High Priestess. High Priestess is someone who has psychic power, and she has access to the collective unconsciousness, right? She instructs you to turn inward, to meditate, to journal, to do anything that gets you in touch with your inner being and higher self. So I feel like your person is just in tune with themselves. I think that they are just, they could be psychic, but I feel like they're very in tune. They're very wise. They could be very patient. Maybe even a little intimidating. People might be intimidated by them, because they kind of feel like, you know, like an elder, like a wise elder of the tribe. You know what I mean? They just have that High Priestess vibe. This is definitely somebody who is devoted, hardworking, dedicated. They could be driven, motivated by money. You know, sometimes with the 4 of Pentacles, it could mean like you got to let go of something that's compromising your happiness. So, I don't know. There might be something that they need to let go of. I'm really not picking up on what that is, though. But, you know, I definitely feel like your person is motivated and goal-oriented, and, you know, they're going to want to travel, and they're going to want to do things, and they're going to want to, they probably live in like in a fast-paced life. They probably multitask. They probably always need to have something going on, always having to have something to do. They probably don't like it when there's nothing going on and they're alone. They probably don't. They need it sometimes, but they probably always try to make plans. But you know what? I feel like your person is financially stable. I feel like either they make a lot of money or they just have a lot of money. It could be somebody who's older than you. Like I said, they're very wise and people look up to them. So they could be older. They don't have to be, but they could be. And I just feel like they're financially independent. And I feel like they'll take care of you. I feel like they like long term. They like traditional. They have like traditional family values. You know, I feel like they like that. So, all right, let's see what else we got. Where's my cards? Oh, there they are. I'm like, where's my deck of cards? I couldn't figure out where I put them. They were right in front of my face. I just couldn't see them. The Lady of the Gift, generosity, receiving, withholding. Okay, the Lady of the Gift. So your person knows how to make money. They know how to make it. And they're generous with those around them. They're very supportive and they're very giving. And they have a gift, a knack for making money. They have that gift, that ability. So you'll never have to want for anything in life with this person, because they'll always have an idea. You know, they're talented in so many different ways that they won't lack for money ever, which is a good thing. Shift your perception. Okay, so for me, they might be too focused on money. They might be too focused on work and getting ahead and building that bank. You know what I mean? So they might have to do a little bit more work-life balance and bring more fun into their life. I do feel like they want to travel, but I feel like sometimes they don't because they feel like, oh no, I gotta work. I can't take off of work then. That's a crucial time. Or, you know, I can only travel here and that's not a good time to travel to the place I want to go to. So I'll really have to, like, they kind of make excuses or put it off. But they want to, but they just, work comes first. Knock, knock. So I feel like your person is very, I don't like to use the word luck, but I'm going to use it in a sentence. I think that they're lucky. I think that opportunity always comes knocking for them. Like, I think, like, always just kind of work out. Like, if one door closes, another one opens for them. They just kind of, everything kind of works out for them. I like that. You know, it's just that they can't not succeed. Like, the universe really has their back. They have every opportunity to succeed because the universe just keeps blessing them, which is nice, right? It's really nice. Do not drink the poison. Do not do things that you know are bad for you. I don't think, I mean, sometimes that card can remind me of the devil energy, right? Addictions and getting sucked into things that they shouldn't. But I feel like this is them having a false belief system, thinking that they'll never have enough. That's why they work so hard. So it's like, don't drink the poison. Don't buy into what people are selling you, because they're not always honest, you know. So I think that that's what that is. They get sucked into these false belief systems, and they've got to let them go. Like I said, the opportunity is always knocking for them, so they'll always have an opportunity to do something else or something different, and they don't have to worry about anything missed. You know, they don't have to worry about a missed opportunity, because it'll come knocking again, maybe in a different way, but it will. So they can't get sucked into that false belief system. Be bold and make the first move. I don't know if they're telling your person to make the first move towards you, or if they're telling you, because you're the one who's watching this reading. Be bold and make the first move. I don't know, take it for how it resonates. It could be either or. If you have finances and career, here we go. Told you. They are just focused on their finances and career. So they need better work-life balance. That is for sure. And maybe that's why you're going to marry them, to teach them that they need to give you more time and attention. And in turn, they're giving themselves more time and attention, more of a break. All right, I'm pulling you a zodiac sign. Let's see what zodiac sign comes out. Libra. Okay, that's strange because Libras are usually all about balance, right? So they might be out of sync when you meet them, and you might have to get them back into balance here. All right, and if not, maybe they just have Libra in their chart. Let's get a thoughts and feelings card. Oh my God, all I ever wanted and needed is you. So that's beautiful. Your person loves you. Well, I hope so if you're marrying them, right? But yeah, you're going to be their everything. Trying to pull you a love advice card here. Here we go. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. All right, so I don't know if that's for you, for them, or for both of you. But in order for this person to come in, somebody's got to surrender, or you both do. Okie dokie, let's pull you some charms. Yeah, here's that balance. So they need to get back into alignment, and I feel like that's what's going to happen. They will do that. There will be a lot of reasons to smile, a lot of happiness with this relationship. I do feel like it's going to be, you know, beautiful. I do feel like it's going to work out. I do feel like it's a soulmate connection here. Your person might feel like they're a fish in the fishbowl, always being watched, always, like, I feel like they think, and it might be a false belief, that they think that people are waiting for them to fail. So that's why they work so hard, because they got to prove themselves that they're not going to fail, that they will succeed. And again, I think that's in their head a little bit here. But this person will feel like a gift to you, or they will bring you gifts, or I just feel like this is going to be very loving. I do. There's going to be a transformation, which I feel like is needed. A change, but I do feel like it will it will grow into something really beautiful. Here's that tree. Here's that family tree here. So again, you guys are going to put down roots and you're going to grow your family tree. So that's really beautiful. All right, pile 3. That's what I got for you. I hope it helped you. Give the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, because that'll help me and make me very grateful. And until next time, love and light. Okay, pile 4. Oops, hang on. I just got to write down the number. I forgot to write down the time for the beginning of the pile. All right. So, for those of you who chose Lapis Lazuli, this one's going to be your reading. Let's get your cards. King of Wands, 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, 3 of Cups, Judgment. All right. I like your person. I do. There's a lot of cups here, so that means that your person's loving. Your person's a king. They have king energy, which is, you know, a leader, natural born leader. Somebody who, you know, wants to put their leadership skills to the test, wants to build something long-term and solid. Somebody who fights tirelessly to achieve their goals. Somebody who just doesn't give up. Somebody who just defends their beliefs. Somebody who's persuasive and confident. I like your person. I just like your person. I don't know why. I just like them. 10 of Cups says that you're going to find a lot of happiness together. That you, you know, this could be your soulmate. This is, you know, the love of your lifetime. I do feel like this is really meant to be. Now, the Page of Cups sometimes brings in a pleasant surprise, right? So this person could be a surprise to you, somebody you didn't think you could fall so deeply for. You know, so it might be somebody you know, somebody, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a toxic ex or anything, but it could be somebody you know. But your person is highly intuitive, very sensitive. So they could be gifted, they could have abilities, but they have a very loving, gentle, and warm personality. And they like to be around people, you know, they like to be helpful, they like to be needed. That's not saying that they're needy. You know, they just like being helpful to people. It makes them feel good to be there for others. They could be shy. They could try to avoid the spotlight sometimes. But you know, they don't like conflict, but they won't back down from it either. They're pretty strong. They're pretty strong. And I feel like they're right a lot. You know? I don't know. I feel like you could bet on them. Now, you know how I said that you're surprised by this? Because, you know, maybe you did date, and maybe you did pick somebody else over them. Maybe you did put them in a third-party situation where that you chose somebody else over them, and you never would think that they would come back to you, or that you would ever have a second chance with them. Yeah, Judgment's a second chance, and then Three of Cups is here, so that leads me to believe that it's a real possibility for some of you. Doesn't have to be for all of you, but it's a possibility. But if not, then your person's just got like a fun personality. They have, you know, a lot of friends, and you know, they probably are very beautiful and turn heads. They probably have charisma, you know. So, yeah. But I just feel like your person's extremely capable, if that makes sense to you. Like, I just feel like I feel like they're rare. I just feel like they're rare. I don't know why. I feel like there's something really special about this person. I don't know. Let's get a second. Let's get some more cards. Oh, do not fall. Gotcha. Oh, the Ice Queen. Ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. Oh. Ooh. Okay, that goes back to that story where you could have chose somebody else over them, so they kind of iced you out. And you never would have thought that they would come back around. But they're thawing towards you. Yeah, I really think that there was I really do think that this is somebody that's coming back around. It doesn't have to be, it really doesn't, but it very well could be. Because I do feel like your person's really warm, loving, and caring, and romantic. So for them to ice you out, for them to be the Ice Queen, you had to have done something. I just feel like your person, all right, so if that's not the case, if that's not the story, then your person is just guarded. And they're guarded because they've been hurt. So they've probably taken a look at their past mistakes, and they're determined to not let anybody hurt them in those ways again, right? They've really taken a look at their past and their past relationships, and they're like, okay, I let this person get away with this, and I let that person get away with that. Now I have my boundaries up. Now I'm going to make my boundaries clear to anybody that comes in. and they can come off a little icy, but they're not in reality. They're not. I feel very warm and loving energy with the Page of Cups here. So, yeah. I feel like, you know, they have king energy, your person, whether they're male or female, it doesn't matter. But they have king energy, so that could also make them feel a little icy at times, because king energies are leaders, right? And they're like, nobody's going to stop me from getting to the end game, or, you know, reaching my goals. So maybe sometimes that can come off a little icy as well, because your king has some passion here. They know what they want. I kind of feel like this is a soulmate. We'll see. See from a higher perspective. So your person's an eagle. So that means they really soar. They really know how to fly. They really know how to make their dreams come true. They're very capable and competent. I think that you know, especially if they are coming around and giving you a second chance, it's because they see things from a higher perspective. They're like, okay, we're all human, we all make mistakes, that happens, but this is the way it's going to be now, and it should work out. Like, they can really take themselves out of the situation. They can put themselves above it and look down on it and say, like, okay, and they can really analyze things clearly. So they probably have some abilities here. Because I feel like they're highly intelligent. I feel like they have that inner knowing, and you know, enough compassion and perspective to see things from a different perspective, like to see things that others might not see, you know. And look how compassionate, if they are giving you a second chance, look how compassionate they are. That alone in itself is a pretty amazing person. That shows what a big, huge heart that they have. I like your person. Leaping in love. You're going to fall hard. Oh, or your person's going to fall hard for you. Okay, so after the iciness melts, once you break down those walls and once you prove yourself, go. They're going to fall hard. They're going to fall hard. That's scary. That's scary, but they're going to fall hard. Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. So your person has gone through a transformation, right? They've taken a look at their past mistakes, and they've deliberately decided to change, to make things different, to go a different path. Yeah, absolutely. Trying to get to know who they are now. Yes. I love that. That means they learned and they grew. They're much better for it. Expect a powerful change. There you go. A powerful change could be in your relationship, you know. Or it could just be your person is going through a powerful change. They're leveling up. They're glowing up. They are ascending. They are awakening. Express your love. Go ahead. Express your love. So if you're scared, especially if it was, you know, this type of situation, they're giving you the okay to do it. It'll be reciprocated. Even if it might not seem like that at first, you know, it will. So I think your person needs to hear it. Especially if it's somebody that you put in a third party situation and it didn't work out with you guys in the past. I think that they need to hear your emotions there. But like I said, it doesn't have to be that situation. Let's get a zodiac sign. Capricorn. Kind of makes sense to me. Capricorns are leaders, you know. They make their dreams come true. So And if they're not a Capricorn, they could just have it in their chart somewhere important, you know. Let's get a thoughts and feelings card. I want to travel the world with you. Oh, there's that eagle flying over the world, right? Yeah, there you go. Your person wants to travel the world with you. That's beautiful. So travel with them. Take them places. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway of the soul. You think your person's going to realize that. They're going to get out of their head and they're going to open their heart to you. And they're going to realize that you are absolutely the perfect person for them. Let's pull you some charms. Okay, you might have lots of reasons to smile in the upcoming future here. Don't hold on to the past too tightly. Let it go, right? This will be a wish come true. Cut ties with what no longer serves you, right? The past, like let all the hurt and the bitterness and the anger go. Make sure you stay independent in this relationship. Don't get codependent, okay? It's important to stay independent even though you're in a relationship. Football, you might travel to see a football game. I don't know why I see that. So there might be a game, I don't know. There might be a game in another state where you want to go and support a team here. I don't know why I'm feeling that way. I guess because travel came up. So I feel like you might be traveling to see a football game. Interesting, right? All right, so your last charm is the candy cane. And the only thing I'm really getting from the candy cane is the time of year. I think things are going to start to come together around Christmas time. Or something significant is going to happen. Maybe this is when you meet your person, or maybe this is when you guys' relationship levels up, or you're going to get a really nice gift at Christmas time. I don't know. There's something about Christmas having to do with this relationship. So, all right, pile 4, that's what I got. Give the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel because that'll help me and make me very, very grateful. And until next time, love and light.